What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody show no pain. Let's get into it, shall we? Today's topic is gonna be like a topic slash story. This is gonna be a topic that leads into a story. Yeah. But today's topic slash story is: have you ever went to school and had a family member in your classroom, but you never knew you was family? So you basically you basically were just friends until you was told, "Oh yeah, this is your cousin." I'm like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what happened to me. Cause I had two friends. One actually, I had one else actually with my cousin, but I had the two friends that we had the same class all the way into first grade. I mean, which it doesn't seem too much, just kindergarten, first grade. But I mean, we had the same grade. I mean, we were cool. It was just us three, man. It was just us three. You know what I'm saying? You had it where teachers will have to split us up. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say us being I guess, dang, you know how you get in trouble and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't think it was like really getting in trouble. It was just kind of like, if we do some in terms of group projects, that we wouldn't be able to work together. So she kind of like, we would kind of like have to split up, stuff like that. Very sad, very sad. But after really one person tried to save one of his guild members. I was like, really? That's so stupid. Like, this dude really tried to save him and don't know how strong I am. It's wonder if he does it just for the lols. But yeah, the one kid, I figured he was my cousin. Like, I think, when was that? About middle school, I think. I don't know for sure. I think it was like middle school, or it could have been. No, actually, I don't know. I think I was in middle school, but when I found out, I was home. I guess I want to say some type of summer. It was a summer or a weekend or something like that. And my cousin, well, his auntie told me, "Oh yeah, you guys are cousins." Didn't know that the whole time. Going to school together for those 2 grades, and eventually see him in high school. And then now he didn't know he was my cousin. That's pretty cool. It was very interesting, very interesting. That one friend, I didn't see him ever again until high school. And like at the moment, I didn't know who he was. But I was like, because it was like Facebook. So he added me on Facebook. And I was like, wait a minute, that name sounds very, very familiar. Thought to myself, oh, I know who that is. Eventually, I figured it out. And that was very cool as well. To stay on topic of with school things, we had this one game. Was it first grade? Yeah, first grade. We had this one computer game. It was one of the toughest games that I ever played. Okay, guys, I am back. But yeah, the game, at first thought of it, I thought it was like a Bugs Life game, but it wasn't. But it was it was a bug type game because the character you played was like a roly poly, and like the first stage, you have to go get something from like the enemy village or some type of that. Let's see, campsite, something like that. I don't know what you fully call it. But then you go get it, you gotta defeat some enemies, and then by the time you get it and come back, the enemies become hectic. They just get ready to just freaking destroy your life. Well, the character, if I remember correctly, the character was like a blue roly poly, or he probably was a black roly poly. And the computer, the way the computer looked like, I mean, I don't know if it even matters or anything, but it was one of those old iMacs. I don't know. I mean, I saw it on Facebook after they called it iMac. One is like, computer with like the big back to it, but it was like the computer looked it looked a lot newer than your standard old desktops. There it is. So yeah, I think it was called iMac. In that game, it was fun because a lot of us, we all took turns trying to beat it, and no one couldn't do it. And I think I got pretty far and then died. I was like, bro, how come we cannot beat this first stage? If only I can find this game and I can kind of look back on it, because I bet you if I play it now, it's game over. It is game over. I got this. But besides all that, I remember being involved with. Better yet, I remember when we had like do so many different types of fundraisers. Well, have everybody selling like, okay, we want all you guys to sell. Who can sell the most candy? But we didn't sell candy. Ours was more cookie dough. And for me, I'm at a disadvantage. I don't have many people that's gonna buy cookie dough because these things, I think they want. Once they cost like more than $10, I think. But I mean, you get like a container of cookie dough, different types of flavor, different types of cookie dough that you can buy and stuff like that. I think the winner was going to get a bike for that one. I remember being in a draw for a Walmart gift card. I think for like $50. I was lucky because I was like the top four. Oh, actually, it was only four of us. And I was like, okay, draw my name, and nope. You know what I'm saying? And what makes it so ironic, or I guess not so ironic, was one of the people that was involved. I might as well. I got 5 more to go. One of the people that was also involved in the draw was the ex-girlfriend. I think at the time we were exes and stuff like that. So yeah, I was able to win that. If I would have won that, I would have been so happy because being that was what grade? I was like 7th grade. No, my bad. It was 8th grade. It was 8th grade. 8th grade, being able to win $50 on a gift card at Walmart. I mean, you kind of imagine kind of what type of things I could buy, but I mean, $50 is kind of like get $50 now and go to Walmart. That'll be gone in one day. But even as a little kid, I'll buy a bunch of things that, might not add up to $50, and I'll still have some left over for the, whenever I want to come back and stuff like that. So, I mean, that was pretty cool just to have a chance to win that. I mean, I know when it comes to selling, when you do fundraisers and stuff like that, you don't have to sell to your family, obviously. You just go down your block and just ask people and just remember who bought them. But even at the same time, there could be trickery involved, which I wouldn't even do that at all. You know what I'm saying? Trickery in terms of, let me just ask a bunch of people down the block, everybody in my neighborhood, and then just keep the money. You're gonna get karma, bro. You're gonna get karma. Family finds out, you're gonna have to pay everybody back, and that's gonna take forever. But like another thing is, have people buy them. Don't take their money. But when the cookie dough comes through, give them that cookie dough. And that's even worse. But I mean, it's like ideas that kids like come up like, you know what, man, I'm just going to, someone might tell you, like, hey man, you know what, we'll let this person get their money, and when the cookie dough comes, just keep it. But I mean, I was able to get only one person to buy a cookie dough. And that one person, I thought that one person bought 2 cookie doughs. But I mean, it took forever. It took forever for them to get it. So I know that they forgot about it. So I mean, my cousin's mom picked it up for me, and then I had to eventually give give the girl her cookie dough. And again, it took so long, and like we don't live nowhere at that time. We don't live nowhere near her. So like, even if it were to like a month through, she probably would have forgot all about it. And it would be like, ooh, free cookie dough for us. But that, it wouldn't be the right thing anyway. Just sit there and keep it. I mean, but that's one thing though. The type of fundraisers that we've been through, had to do. It was cool, but I mean, I didn't take advantage of I didn't come up with no type of strategy, or at least didn't try to branch out and try to sell it to other people. That was another thing I just thought about it was food drives. We had those canned goods, stuff like that. Bring them in. Oh no, yeah, canned food drive. Is it canned food drive? Yeah, canned food drive. Yeah, we had those. I think we had a penny drive. I think I don't know for sure. We just have a, just bring as many pages as you can. Just donate them things. I remember when we had to have book covers for our books, but at the time I didn't have no book covers, so we had to make struggle book covers. We had to use paper bag grocery bags from whatever type of grocery store, and we used those, and they became book covers. Take some tape, tape them things on there. That was the struggle book cover. And then by the time I was in high school, or I think it was like eighth grade, later than in eighth grade, where I actually had legit book covers. But the downside of using book covers, because the teacher be like, "Oh, we want to make sure at the end of the year these books are in good condition." I'm like, do you not know that these freaking book covers, the longer that we have these things on the books, it bends to corners, and this literally you cannot do nothing about it. It eventually starts bending the corners. You can't do nothing about it. I mean, you might say, well, use a bigger size book cover, but like, I don't think there's any particular size to them, just a standard size. But I mean, yeah, you might get some bigger books. For me, they were never small book covers, but eventually, after the year is done, the books covered will have their corners bent from them. What else can I think of? I mean, so many things, and like, when I talk about like, when I talk about like a serious story time and stuff like that, where it's like, there's stories where I personally wouldn't think they'd be entertaining, so I wouldn't tell them. That's one. Two, you got stories where, yeah, I will make videos for them because I find they're very entertaining. That's two. And then three, you got the ones where like the stories are too short. But then you might think to myself, well, I should like grab a bunch of short stories and put them into one video. And so it just be like, more than one story all together. But it's just like these are just like little bits and pieces and stuff like that, where it's kind of like it helps me out when I don't fully got me a topic, because it's like over 400 gameplays. Actually, I think today is 401. That's at least. I mean, I didn't start out with no topics for my first couple of gameplays. I just talked. But yeah, like when it comes to stories, I feel like I should just kind of hold them off and just kind of save the ones I didn't told and do exactly what I said. It's like the small stories are very like, let's say like 1 minute, like the 1 minute stories is really quick. Keep those and just bring them all together in one video. So at least I'll be able to tell every single story known to man, even if it's not entertaining. At least it's something that happened in my life that I was like to share. But I keep saying, eventually. Whew, almost done with this. This one give you 2 points, and I'll do it. There are treasure talismans close to 100, thanks to the giveaway in Ten Tails. Well, actually, the giveaway from Ten Tails, but the Ten Tails that you claim the treasure chest. I mean, there's another. I mean, if I wanted to boost up, just because, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, the only thing the main things I will be end up doing will be from Jutsu. Because of that, there wouldn't be anything else I could actually do. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I did it now, then it's one of those things where you can still do it. And then the ones that you get from the next, well, if I use all of them, then you got from Friday and Saturday wouldn't be. It'll be 300 stacked up for the Vanguard and Assaulter one, and maybe about 100 for support. So that's a little bit extra I can use if I decide to go ahead and just boost up on our HP now. But I mean, I wouldn't get to 5.4. Now I'm thinking I wouldn't get there yet. No, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Fire Shuriken so I can go ahead. That way, I won't have to switch later. Just have it switched and then just go through. Take out Sasuke, Itachi, and the Raikages. And the last two. What I get? Okay, Spirit Gorg. I should have waited. It was so quick when I clicked it. Actually, doesn't matter because I mean, I think I have all 4 equipped to Kazakage, I think. Switch back, claim, and then Samasara. And that will be it. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys later. I might have a account overview video today. I don't know for sure. Oh, I did this already. I'm stupid. Oh, I did not know I did it already. But might as well come over here then. Let's do this just because I need 3 more levels to max this out. So if I can get this level and get 2 extra levels real quick, I got it. Do me a solid. Do me a solid. I couldn't get the solid. So I'm 2 levels away. And after that, I can take all of those and then always convert them into for the Vanguard one. And last one. Okay. To the road to the 10 Tails. To the road to Orochimaru. And to the road to 2,000 subscribers. Deuces. Zap.